that Hurley kid, what was his name?
Huh?
Hurley?
Eddie?
Hurley. He said Hurley's kid.
Yeah, I said Eddie.
Oh, it's Eddie?
The Hurley kid, what was his first name?
Eddie?
Eddie?
Was it Eddie?
You don't sound like it.
Well, there was a Eddie. Oh, I don't know. I thought there were.
Anyway, George Tomoff and Hurley, but I don't remember the year. Anyway, that don't make any difference.
It was some year. Maybe in the 50s sometime.
Could have been.
Could have been. Might have been the 60s. We don't know. Was you married to mom at the time?
No.
Well, then it had to be the 50s then. Has to be early 50s.
How old were you?
I was old enough to drive.
Well,
Well, I don't know. Did you drive before you?
was it
Yeah, but I was.
before you went to service?
Were you
or
driving
after?
before you were supposed to be
I'm trying
driving,
to
Dad?
remember if it was after I
They're laying
lived in
over there
Denver.
Was Joe living in
Yeah.
Denver?
No, it happened.
It might have been after I was discharged.
So it's 53 or 54. What year was you were in there in
It might have
53,
been
right?
after 54, 55, somewhere in there. I don't
Okay.
remember for sure. Anyway,
But it wasn't a brand new car, but it was a Buick.
no, I don't remember what year it was even. I remember it was Buick, because that's all the cars he had. It's a Battleship Gray Buick.
He remembers the color.
And there's a story about me wrecking my brother's car. And I don't remember what year the car was, but I remember the color is Battleship Gray. Well, the way this happened, a couple of buddies of mine, I remember one guy's last name was Hurley, and George Tomoff, and I were up at the pool hall there in Mount Ayers playing pool one day, and I don't know somebody mentioned about going to Hayden, but we didn't have a vehicle. So I told him, I said, oh, I think I can get my brother's car. He works in the mine at Mount Ayers. This is about in the afternoon sometime. Anyway, I went to the bathhouse where my brother had to change clothes to go into the mine and then come back out of the mine and take a bath and get his good clothes. And they had baskets with chains on them. They'd pull them up to the ceiling and wrap the chain around a bar down there on the bench, on a row of benches, and it just hung there all day until they come back out of the mine. So I knew where his basket was, and I went up, lowered it down, and got the keys to his car.
Oh, I'm going to bring it back. Don't worry.
And then I raised the basket back up, and we got in the car, and we were going to Hayden, which 7 miles from Mount Harris, going west. Anyway, we were just about half a mile out of Hayden, going around a right-hand turn, and this guy was riding down the road in front of me with a tractor. So as soon as I got around the curve, I started to pass him. Well, this old man turned right in front of me, hit me on the front right-hand fender, and took me down into the ditch. And I think we rolled over once. I know we rolled over once. And when we stopped, the dust settled and everything else, we were all right. We just got out. It landed up on the wheels, and we were all right. And the guy on the tractor, he come down there wanted to know if we were all right, and yeah, we're fine. So the patrolman come down there and looked at it and made a report, whatever he did. And he gave us a ride back to Mount Harris.
Come on, boys, I'll take you back home.
Bershey, Patrolman Bershey. He was about
Okay,
6'4" or something. He's a big, tall
yeah, he was.
patrolman. He patrolled our area there. Anyway,
He's a good guy.
when
Apparently so. You wreck a car, you don't get a ticket, you just get a ride back home. Don't worry about it.
yeah, we didn't get a ticket or anything.
Yeah.
It wasn't my fault anyway.
Right, the tractor's fault.
Anyway, when my brother got out of the mine, he found out about the wreck. He wondered where his car was. He wondered where his car was. Somebody told him I took it and wrecked it.
It's in a borrow ditch over there in Hayden.
Anyway, the evidently the farmer made an agreement with them because I never heard anything about having to pay any money or anything, and my brother Joe went out. I think that guy gave him some money or covered expenses or something because he got another car.
Another Buick?
I think it was another Buick. He was a Buick man. Anyway, he wasn't without a car very long.
All right. So that probably the farmer didn't see you and he just decided to turn to his property? Is that what he
Yeah,
did?
he
He
was-
throw you off the road?
Yeah, he would turn. He turned left, right.
Because that's where he's going to go.
Yeah, right where there's a hayfield right there off the road. That's where he's going to go. He didn't signal or anything. He just turned right over, hit me, and I went down in the ditch. And so that's the story of me. That's the last time I borrowed it.
That's the last time you borrowed Uncle Joe's car.
Yeah,
Well, of course. You didn't want that to happen again.
yeah. Anyway, that's the story. Herbert.
Okay, here you go, Dad.
Yeah.
So what was
Herb.
the what?
Yeah, we call
Herb?
him Herb Gurley.
Herb Hurley.
Yeah, Herb. They call him Herb.
Yeah.
So Herb Hurley,
Yeah.
he was the Hurley boy.
His name was Herbert Hurley, but everybody called him Herb. Anyway, that's the Hurley guy that was with me, and that was it.
That's a
That's the end of the story.
That's a P.S. on the end of the story.
Yeah, that's the P.S. on the end of the story.
We remember the guy's name right when I shut off the camera.
But here's some more to that story. Later on that evening, Herbert Hurley and Tomoff Kid, they got a ride to Craig, Colorado with another fella from Mount Harris. I'm trying to think of his name. Anyway, they were on their way to Craig, and he wrecked his car, and they all three ended up in the hospital that time. And Herbert and Tomoff got cut up pretty bad.
Whoa.
Yeah, they were lucky they didn't get killed at that
And that was the same day?
same evening.
Holy moly.
Yeah, same evening that I wrecked
But that's
my
why
brother's
my day was
car.
over.
They
Man.
ended up in the hospital, banged up pretty bad. Yeah, it's whether they lived through that wreck. Yeah,
Don't remember what kind of car that was though, do you?
yeah.
So they went with a friend
Yeah, another guy that lived in Mount Harris.
right there. So they
Yeah.
went to Craig, which is
were
25
going-
miles. No, 17 miles from Hayden, right?
Yeah, that's
So it would have been 7 more miles from Mount Harris.
from Hayden,
Yeah. 7 miles to Hayden, 17 miles to Craig.
from Craig to Craig. Yeah,
Was that US 40 still?
yeah, US 40.
That was US 40 then?
Yeah,
Okay. There you go. History lesson, people. US 40.
yeah. In northwest Colorado,
That's right. Mount Harris. No longer
coal
there.
mining town, Mount Harris, Colorado.
A lot of a lot of action happened in Mount Harris, or at least people coming from Mount Harris had a lot of action.
Yeah, right.